What's up, you guys? Matt Jablonski here with the Point of Change. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hope you had a good week. Getting through it the best you can, anyways. I'm gonna wait for just a second here. I guess I'm just gonna kind of do my intro because I'm on YouTube only right now. We're on day 2 of my Facebook restrictions. Mark Zuckerberg is my Facebook probation officer right now, and he's not letting me go live on his platform. So, so I'm going live on YouTube. My YouTube channel doesn't have shit for traction or shit for followers. So I don't even know if I'll get any viewers. But whatever, I'm here. I'm documenting this process of myself stepping away from cannabis. So I figured I'd go live over here and talk about that a little bit. Rattle on for a little while. See you. And yeah, that's about it. Today, well, let's start with yesterday was day 4 of no cannabis, and it went really well. Hey, what's up, Michael? Good to see you, brother. How's it going, man? Thank you for coming on by. Good. YouTube's kind of working anyways, huh? Maybe we'll get a few viewers, but we ain't going to get the normal traction like we got over on Facebook because we're over here on YouTube. But if you could, Michael, share this video over to Facebook for me and share it into the Point of Change community, stuff like that, so people could find it. I'd appreciate it, man. So yeah, yesterday was day 4 of no cannabis. And then last night I was watching some YouTube videos and some podcasts and stuff like that and chilling out. And I just had the thought come in of just, I should smoke a little weed. And I was like, oh, no, I don't know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Who knows? And I kind of went back and forth on it for like an hour. And then I was like, whatever. I guess I'm just going to take a hit. So I took a hit of weed like 6 o'clock last night. Not looking at it like a relapse or anything, because like I said before, it's not like I'm quitting cannabis because my use was way out of control or like it was destroying my life or anything like that. I'm just stepping away from cannabis because it wasn't serving the same purpose for me anymore, you know? So I took a hit, and yeah, in ways I enjoyed it. In ways I've seen a lot of the ways that I don't like it anymore, that it's not serving the same purpose. It's not affecting me the same anymore. It's making my mind really flashy and really, like, my thoughts start racing really fast. But like none of them are important thoughts, and I don't get anything done. So it's kind of like, Brandy, hey, you're on YouTube and not Facebook. I'm in Facebook jail, yo. I am restricted on Facebook. I am not allowed to go live on Facebook for a month. So I am only on YouTube for this month. I'll still be making written posts and memes and stuff on Facebook, but Zuckerberg shut me down, yo. He shut me down. We talked about that yesterday. So moving forward, moving on, going live on YouTube, not on Facebook. Fuck Zuckerberg, man, whatever. And the YouTube channel has like no traction over here, so I'm not going to get many viewers, but that's okay. That's okay. I talked about it yesterday in my video yesterday, Brandy. I made a comment on really stupid. It's really stupid is what happened. I didn't do any, I mean, yeah, I guess I did something, but it was just I got AI'd is what happened. Here, I'll show you what happened. Yesterday, Josh and Lori Mutimer shared out this picture of a Tic Tac gun, just a little 3D printed gun or something. I don't know if it's 3D printed or what it is, but it's a little gun that fires Tic Tacs. And I commented on it and said, I'm gonna get one and shoot people in the mouth when they have bad breath, LMAO. 30 days. Nope. Zuckerberg didn't like that, not one bit. So don't put the words shoot people in your comments on Facebook. That's a little tip for you guys and a tip for me. Don't say shoot people, even if it's a joke. Apparently, Zuckerberg takes it very seriously. Maybe he himself has bad breath, and he was just like, hey, I don't like you saying that because you're going to shoot me in the mouth because I have terrible halitosis. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. Yesterday, I took a hit of weed like 6 o'clock last night. It's the first hit I've taken in 4 days. And it just validated my feelings that it's not for me anymore, is all it did. I'm not feeling shameful, not feeling guilty, not like, oh no, I relapsed. Because I don't really look at my cannabis use as an addiction so much as it was a medical use. So it's more of a medication that I'm stepping away from than it is like a drug. It's not like I'm stepping away from it because it was destroying my life, or, you know, or like my cannabis use was way out of control or anything. It's just not serving the same purpose for me anymore. So last night I took a hit. And yeah, there were things about it I enjoyed, things about it that made me relax and took away some of my pains in my neck and stuff like that. But the racing thoughts and the flashy vision, those are two of the big reasons why I don't want to do it anymore. Just because, like, that's just not a good place to be for me, you know? So I'm stepping away from it. So today is... I'm still kind of going back and forth on this one in my head. Should I restart my timer, or should I just say I'm on day 5 of my new journey and I did take a hit yesterday? Which I kind of lean more towards today's day 5. I don't feel like today's day 1. You know what I mean? Like, there's a big difference between day 1 and where I'm at right now. So I don't know but it doesn't, I don't know, whatever. Time is an illusion anyways, so who cares, right? It's to each their own on that one. But I am stepping away from cannabis, and in ways it makes me question, was I really a drug addict, or was I just a heavy meth user? And meth, when you use meth, even if you're a non-addict and you use meth, you will begin to show the signs and symptoms of drug addiction. Even as a non-addict, you'll start having the signs and symptoms of drug addiction. So I guess it's another one of those things that doesn't really matter. You know, it's just an ideal, it's just a label, it's just a theory. But it kind of in ways made me question, like, or it makes me question, am I really actually a drug addict, or was I just a heavy drug user who doesn't use drugs anymore? And I don't know. I don't know which way to go on that one. But a lot of my, you know, I guess knowing myself and knowing my mental health issues and knowing the things that go on in my head, I'm pretty self-aware. And I guess I identify as a drug addict. hate to be all Gen Z about it, but I identify as a drug addict because knowing that I'm a drug addict really keeps me in check on a lot of levels, on a lot of things, you know. So for me, I think I'm just going to stick with the notion that I am a drug addict, you know. But either way, it was just a thought that I could think about. Let's see. Michael, brother, it was one hit, not a full sesh. It's day 5. Yeah, it's not like I went off the deep. It's not like it was like an overwhelming compulsion that overtook me and I was like, I gotta smoke weed. It's not like I had a bad day or anything. I got no excuse for you if you're wondering, like, why did you smoke? Because I wanted to. As simple as that. Because I wanted to. It wasn't a matter of like, oh, I can't take another day of not smoking pot. I gotta do it. It was just, I should smoke some pot. Maybe, why not? I don't know. And then I did. And, you know, now that I've been in recovery for over 6 years from meth addiction, I have the power of choice back. So it wasn't like it was a overwhelming compulsion. It was an actual choice, a decision that I made to do it. So it's not like I went back into my drug addiction. It's not like my disease worsened, which the actual definition of relapse is the worsening of a disease after a time of improvement. So I don't see it as being an actual relapse, just a choice that I made. And through it, it validated my feelings that, this really isn't serving me anymore. And I guess I just don't, I still enjoy it on some levels, and I'm definitely going to miss my Mary Jane. But there's just some things that have changed and it's not affecting me the way it used to. And it's got some different effects going on. And for me, it's just, it's just time to step away. I've been smoking weed for like 25 years or 20 years or something like that. So it's just kind of time to move on. So Michael, looks like it's just me and you, bro. How's it going, man? Anybody else still here? Because I know Brandy's still here. Why does it say 1? It went down to 1. It went 1. Now it's back up to 2. What is going on with these numbers? Whatever. We'll just hang out. I don't even care. I'll just talk to myself. I don't even care if anybody's here. It looked bad to turn it down. It looked bad to turn it down. I mean, wait, well, for the sweet you are to smoke for the sweet. And when gifted the tobacco, for the sweat. You wrote sweet. you misspelled sweat twice, Brandy. And when gifted the tobacco, it looked bad. So I don't consider it a relapse of smoking. So I still have over 5 months. It looked bad to turn it down, I mean. Oh, okay. YouTube has community guidelines. Yeah, it says one, but it's two people. I sent the invites out to everyone. Oh, right on, Randy. Oh, YouTube has community guidelines. I'm confused by what? So I don't know what that has to do with the number changing. Just confused. Stop confusing me, Brandy. Your last 3 comments have thrown me off. What the hell is going on? So anyway, I got to show you guys this because this made me laugh. Okay, so I got a message from somebody who's another content creator out there, and I'll put it up because I actually screenshotted it just so I could show you guys. I got this message. This is pretty funny. Says, hey man, I'm proud of you for stepping away from cannabis. I've been a follower for a long time, but I couldn't really be associated with you because of the weed. Now that you're stepping away, I'd love to have you share on my page sometime. Let me know. And I thought about it for a minute, and then I said this. So you couldn't be seen in public with me when I was overweight, but now that I'm skinny, you want to take me on a date? Nah, sorry, bro. I appreciate your support, though. Like, come on. I mean, it's not even one of those. It's not even like you wouldn't support me at my lowest, and now you don't deserve me at my best kind of thing. It's not even that, because it's not like I was at my lowest. I was just smoking weed, you know. So it's just kind of like, it's like, I don't even know what it's like. It's like you wouldn't associate with me because I was on an MAT program or because I was using cannabis to help my recovery. But now all of a sudden the cannabis is out, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, you know what, bro? Now I would love to have you on. You know, man, that'd be really cool, dude. Like, nah, you ain't gonna use me like that. You ain't gonna use me like that, man. I ain't all about that, all right? Now that I'm good enough for you, you'll bring me on. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here, man. I ain't deal with that shit. I ain't gonna deal with that. You know, when I was on meth, and I was throwing my life in the toilet, and I lived in my dad's basement, and I was just full of lies and full of nonsense, and I was destroying everything I touched. If somebody didn't want to deal with me at that time, and then when I came into recovery, they're like, hey man, now that you're clean, I'd totally love to hang out with you. Totally understandable. I was a shitbag in my meth addiction. So I totally understand why people didn't want to be around me. I totally understand why people couldn't be associated with me or didn't want to be associated with me, because I would have destroyed you. You know, you had to put up safe boundaries around me when I was using meth, because I would have stole from you. I would have put you at risk. I would have had meth in your car. Like, it would have been terrible. So I totally understand somebody not wanting to deal with me when I was in my meth addiction and putting up boundaries and keeping their distance from me. And then when I came into my recovery, they're like, hey man, now that you're in recovery, I'd love to talk to you. Fuck yeah, I would love to talk to you too. No worries, bro. Like, I appreciate the support, and I totally understand. I was a shitbag. I'm glad you didn't associate with me in my meth addiction. But for somebody to be like, well, I couldn't associate with you while you were using cannabis, but now that you stepped away from the cannabis, I'm totally want to have you come on my page. No. Like, there's plenty of content creators out there that totally supported me during my cannabis use and totally had me on their page while I was using cannabis and stuff. And I will still go onto their pages. Like Higgy. Higgy wants me to come over and talk on his page, and I would love to, because Higgy was a big supporter of me even while I was using cannabis. So yeah, I will definitely go on Higgy's page and share. But if you openly going to tell me that you couldn't associate with me because I was using cannabis, but now that I stopped, you want me to come on your page and share? No, you ain't going to use me like that. You ain't going to use me like that. All right? No. We got 4. It's climbing. Woo! And somebody left. Damn it, we shouldn't have celebrated. Damn it, we celebrated before we crossed the finish line. That's okay. Brandy, oh wow, cannabis is not the devil's lettuce. Some people are just way too funny. Right. Like, don't treat me like that. You know, don't treat me like that. Brandy, I accidentally hopped on a live. Oh, okay, that's where it went down to 1. All right, I got you. I thought it was just messing up. No, it was Brandy's fault. I see. In the chat, it's saying be careful and to make sure to follow community guidelines. Oh yeah, that part I see. I mean, Facebook has far more community guidelines than YouTube does. Trust me. But it's kind of nice that they give you that warning at least, you know? What is this? Get out of here. I don't know you. I'm not answering my phone. Leave a message and then maybe I'll call you back. Get out of here. Crazy numbers calling my phone while I'm making a video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I kind of think, I'm hoping that through this Facebook probation that I'm on while I'm doing some live videos over here on YouTube exclusively, that maybe I'm hoping more of the followers from Facebook will come over and watch these videos. You know, I'm really hoping that that'll happen. But it is super hard to get people to click on anything that makes them leave Facebook. Have you ever noticed that? Like, I'm guilty of it as well. If there's a link that takes you to something outside, I'm gonna shy away from it. So I totally get it. But on the other hand, I'm like, come on, guys, come over to YouTube. But also, like Brandy, she didn't even know that I was in Facebook jail right now. She had no idea that I was over here making videos. But it's just really hard to get people to click a link. And then for two, Facebook shuts your priority down. If you include a link in your post to an outside page, Facebook lowers the priority on that post so that it won't be seen by everybody, because they don't want you to leave their platform, you know? So there's a multi-headed beast fighting me to come over here and make live videos on YouTube. But I would like to continue to share my journey. I would like to continue to share, you know, to do live videos and stuff. So for me, this helps me. You know, just getting up here and sitting in this office and sharing my feelings and just being open and honest really helps me on my journey. So Zuckerberg can suck one, and I'm going to be over here making live videos, which, like, Zuckerberg, you're missing out, man. You could have this awesome video, these awesome videos that I make, you could have them on your platform, but because of a tic-tac gun, you're going to shut me down. So now that's less traction that you're getting, bruh. Less traction than you're getting. Kind of weird having Mark Zuckerberg as a probation officer, I'll tell you what. Hopefully you don't piss test me. I'm not clean yet. Don't piss test me. Michael, they're stuck on the dark side. Right? Click that link. You have to be careful of links too, though. Yeah, for sure. You got to be careful. You go clicking on stuff and all of a sudden you get suckered into something, or your phone gets a virus or whatever. Let's see, Donna, I'm here as well. Bookface sucks the most. Right on, Donna. What's up? How you doing? Brandy, 64 months and 2 days of freedom for me today. Right on, Brandy. That's awesome. Congratulations on 64 months. Way to go. Keep going. So yeah, today is day 5, but I did do a hit last night. I was thinking about restarting the timer and going back to day 1 today. And, you know, and just saying, you know, well, it's day 1 of no smoking weed. But why? You know, today doesn't feel like day 1 of not smoking weed. Today feels like I haven't smoked weed in days, I'll tell you that. So you know, time is an illusion anyways, bro. You know, that old stoner thought right there. Time is an illusion, man. So it doesn't even really matter. It's just, I'm 5 days into this new journey. You know, it's not like when springtime comes. Let's say, you know, you have the first day of spring on the calendar. And then let's say 2 days into spring, it snows. Do you reset the calendar, and do you go, oh, well, it's winter again. I guess tomorrow will be the first day of spring again, you know? No, you don't restart the calendar because, you know, it snowed in spring. So why am I going to restart my timer because I smoked weed one time during my process of stepping away from weed? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I'm just going to keep going. It's day 5, but yeah, I did take a hit yesterday. Simple as that. And I mean, in the future, it's, you know, if cannabis is a thing that I do like once a year, or, you know, once a month even, or whatever. I'm not putting myself on some crazy standard of like, fight yourself and force yourself to stay away from it forever. I'm just kind of taking this one day at a time. You know, it's not like weed's going to kill me if I use it another time, you know, or anything like that. So, Doodle85, what's up, Melissa? Isn't that weird how, like, on Facebook, everybody uses their actual first and last name. Everybody on Facebook, or most people on Facebook, use their actual first and last name. But on YouTube, everybody's got a crazy weird name. You know, it's like, what's up, kitty litter 85? Like, it's so weird. Like we got East Coast Canada boys and Doodle 85 in the chat. It's weird. It's weird. Donna, Michael shared it out on FB. Awesome. Appreciate it, Michael. Let's see. It was Doodle 85 or Duck You. Duck You is a good one too. I like that. Michael, I don't on TikTok and YouTube. Oh, you don't use your name on TikTok or YouTube? Understandable. Isn't it kind of weird though? Shouldn't we use fake names on Facebook too? Like, why do we use we're totally okay with, a lot of people even throw their middle name in it too on Facebook. I like straight up fucking three-word name on Facebook. I will give you the actual name as it appears on my birth certificate. Here you go. Here's my full name and social security number. That is going to be my screen name. But then you come over to YouTube and everybody's fucking Screw Pickles 92. You know? Like, what's up, Brian O'Brien? There we go. Donna and Brian O'Brien showing up with their real names. They don't have to hide from us. What's going on out there, guys? What are you hiding? Huh? Why are you being out there being ingenuine and unauthentic? Huh? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm giving you shit. Giving you shit. It's just weird. It's just weird that that's a thing. Like on other platforms, people are like, I'm going to use a silly, goofy name, like a gamer tag kind of thing. And then on Facebook, they're like, I will use my full legal name. And there you go. If anybody wants to steal my identity on Facebook, you can see it. Let's see, hiding from the FBI. Michael, I go by my middle name on Facebook, not my real name. Oh yeah, that's right. I always forget that your name's Shannon. I always forget that shit. Like Bradley Bagwell. Her name is not Bradley, nor is it Bagwell. Her name is Teresa Sullivan. I know, right? I know. If you didn't know that, you're just as shocked as me. That Bradley Bagwell's name is Teresa Sullivan. She will probably slap me in the face now for telling everybody her real name. What? That's not his first name? Who's first? Bradley is a female. How dare you misgender Bradley Bagwell? How dare you? Yeah, Brandy. What? Yeah, you guys had no idea, right? That blew my mind. She confessed to me. She actually told me when I interviewed her on my page. So it's okay. She has told the people of the Point of Change have heard Bradley's real name. But yeah, her real name is Teresa Sullivan, and she goes by Bradley Bagwell, which is, and it's even funnier because like part of it, I can't remember if it's Bradley or Bagwell, which one of them, but one of them is like her ex-husband's name that she has stolen and used. Not Bradley, but that's a freaking shocker, right? That threw me off like crazy when she confessed that. I was like, my whole life is a lie. My whole life is a lie. But I can understand why she changed it, you know, because if there's one thing I think about Teresa Sullivan is, boy, she looks like a Bradley Bagwell, doesn't she? I mean, I've never met anybody that bags better than her. She bags very well. Bradley bags very well. I will say that. So if anybody else goes by like Bradley bag better, we're going to beat them up. All right, we're going to beat up anybody that calls himself Bradley Bag Better because there's only one person who bags good, and that is Bradley Bagwell. And she is very well at bagging Bradleys. She has an amazing name. Why use a different one, right? I don't know. Teresa Sullivan. Why is that something that we're not allowed to know, you know? I don't know. Old Bagley Bradwell over there. Old Bagley Bradwell. She's a good lady. She really is. I'm so happy to be a friend of hers and so happy to know her. And I'm so happy that I know her real name. I mean, I was friends with Bradley for years before I found out that's not her real friggin' name. Totally threw me for a loop. Michael, we got YouTube, Facebook, got nothing on us. LOL. So glad you got a channel, right? Dude, I mean, this channel might not have much traction. Not many people watch me on YouTube, but dude, if I didn't have this right now and I just was in, Facebook restrictions, you can't go live for 29 days, I'd be like, what the fuck am I going to do with my life, bro? I don't even know. I don't even know how I would get away with it. Oh, speaking of which, though, yes, you guys should watch yesterday's live. It's here on YouTube. I downloaded it, and I'm going to try again. I will try again today because I'm not on restrictions from posting on Facebook. I'm just restricted from going live, making calls on Messenger, and advertising on my page. I can't do those 3 things. Those are my restrictions, which I don't advertise on. I don't advertise on Facebook anyways. I usually don't call people on Messenger. I have a phone, and Messenger calls generally, everybody sounds like a robot when I call them, and there's a huge delay in the call and all that. Like, why? I'll just get your number and call you on the phone. I'm not going to use Messenger to call you. It's just a creeper move, isn't it? I think it's kind of creepy when people call me on Messenger, when all of a sudden it's ringing and I got a messenger, unless it's my brother. He's the only one who's allowed to call me on frickin' Messenger, man. Other than that, I'm like, who's calling me on Messenger? What a weird thing to do. I have a phone and my number is literally in the background of every single one of my videos. It's posted on my page. Like, why would you call me on Messenger when my phone number is literally right there? Oh, they're going after Messenger now. They used to not bother with it. Yeah, weird, right? Weird. So yeah, I'm very happy that we are here. But yeah, if you didn't catch my live from yesterday, which I tried to download the video of it and then upload it to Facebook as just a video, and it said it worked. I even got the notification. Your video has been uploaded. Clicked on the notification, took me right to the video. And I could share it from there. I watched the whole thing. I rewatched it and then, kind of gave myself an after action review and went through it. And the whole thing's there. But then when you go to the point of change, it's not there. It's not on my timeline. It's like a weird hidden video. So I shared it out to the groups and stuff. So if you check in the Point of Change subscribers and the Point of Change community, and it should be in there. I don't know if it worked. I don't know if it fucking worked. I'll try again to upload this one today, but I ain't guaranteeing shit. But yesterday's video was awesome, and I'm very happy that if you guys missed it, Chris Crozy, like, he took my request and made a video of singing Neon Moon. It was awesome. It was so awesome, and I'm so blown away that even happened. Chris Crozy is a country singer. He was the runner-up from season 15 of The Voice. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Chris Crozy or Chris Cruzy. I don't know. But either way, I wasn't much of a Chris Cruzy fan. Cruzy, whatever. I wasn't one of his fans. I heard about him, but never really listened to his music until about a week or 2 ago. My best friend and I went to a country battle of the bands, and there was 5 local country bands that were playing to see who would be the opening act for the Hodag Music Festival up north. And Chris Cruzy was a guest there. He was one of the judges, and then he was like the halftime show. Like halfway through the competition, he got up on stage and played a few songs, and dude, he rocked it. It was so awesome. So now I am officially a Chris Cruzy fan. I should probably figure out how to pronounce his name since I'm a fan of him now. But so yesterday, here I can show you guys the post. Bodie! So yesterday he posted this thing here. I need some help. I have a new mic I want to try out, and I'm looking for a fun song to record tomorrow. Any requests, any questions you've been wanting to ask that I can answer? And I commented and said, fellow Northwoods kid here. I'm from Hawkins originally. I saw you at Anchor for the Country Battle of the Bands, and you rocked it, bro. Got any good stories from growing up in the Northwoods? And I'd love to hear your version of Neon Moon. Neon Moon is my dad's favorite song. And since Dad passed away, Neon Moon has kind of, in my eyes and in my heart, Neon Moon is a way that my dad lets me know that he's still here. It always seems to play at those opportune moments. It always comes on the radio or shows up like at those perfect moments. And every time it plays, I'm like, I see you, Dad. I see you. Love you and miss you, you know? So I dropped that. And then like half hour later, I got a notification that he reacted to my comment. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So, but I figured maybe he's like me. Maybe he reacts to every single comment, you know? So I went back and looked, and I was the only comment that had a reaction at that time. Since then, he's gone back and reacted to other comments and stuff. But at that time, mine was the only one with a like from Chris Cruzy. And I was like, oh, is he actually going to do it? And then an hour later, boom, he posts a video of him playing Neon Moon. And I was like, oh, like it was just one of those beautiful moments of synchronicity of just like, I see you, Dad. But it definitely made me shed some tears, not only for remembering Dad, but I really wish he was still here, man. I really wish that was a moment that I could have been like, Dad, check this out, dude. Look, Chris, you know, and I know you don't have to hit me in the comments with, he knows, Matt, and all that. I know. But I just, you know what I mean? I wish he was still here physically so I could like go to his house and be like, Dad, listen to this. This is Chris Cruzy. He played Neon Moon. I commented on his thing, you know? Yeah, I miss my dad. I miss my dad a lot. And there's a lot of kind of weird stepping away from cannabis. I've had a lot of old memories coming up, like old things coming back into my head that I forgot about for a long time. And like, it's like some really cool memories, some things I haven't thought about in a long time have been hitting me. So that's another thing in the positive column of stepping away from it. Hey, get back over to the comments here. Yes, I saw it, says Brandy. Brian, such a great song, Neon Moon, right? And then we all cried. It was such a beautiful thing, man. It's amazing how God makes the world align sometimes. Definitely. It's the small things, says Michael. It definitely is. It's those little moments, man. Even this morning, like I went to take the dogs out, and when I went to open the door, a big old 18-wheeler went by, and on the trailer was Bay and Bay Transport, which my dad drove for Bay and Bay for a few years back in the day. And even just that little moment, I was like, hey, Dad, I see you, man. So he's always around. He's always showing me signs that he's still here and he's still looking down on me. Those little God moments, you know, you just got to keep an eye out and keep an ear open and listen with your heart and with your soul instead of with your body sometimes. And you'll see those moments. And never let the world come into your head. If you have a loved one that passed on, or even just a belief in God, and you have those moments where it feels like a sign from God, and it looks like a sign from God, or it feels and looks like a sign from your loved one on the other side. Sometimes the world can come into that view and crush that on you. You know, later in the moment, you're like, wow, that was totally God, or wow, that was really my loved one. And then later on, the shine kind of goes away, you know, and you're kind of like, I don't know, maybe that was just a coincidence. Maybe that wasn't really God, or maybe that wasn't really my loved one, you know. Don't let the world do that to you. That really was God. That really was your loved one communicating with you. It really was. So don't let the world come in and crush your faith and crush that, man. Melissa, but a hug would be nice sometimes. Amen. Amen to that one. I miss my old man. It would be great to just pull back. I mean, we weren't much of a hugging family. We've never been much of a hugging family. There's only a few moments in my life where me and my dad actually hugged. Well, I shouldn't say that because back years ago when he was, you know, driving truck and I was a younger kid, I was always down to hug my dad, you know. But in my late 20s and stuff, even when I lived with him, that part of me really died. The emotional, loving, physical connection side of me, you know, I was too cool for hugs while I was in my meth addiction, you know. I'm too old to hug my dad. I'm too cool to do that or whatever, you know. And I hate that I fell into that mindset. I hate that I did that. I wish I had hugged my dad a lot more often, you know. Brandy, those signs are real. Don't let others tell you it was not. That's the devil trying to peek in. Yep, that's the devil trying to move in and shut you down and make you think that God's not really listening, because he really is here, man. He's really listening. I was just actually quoted this the other day, but let's see if I can find it again quick. The book of Job here. Oh, it's open. I don't think it's on the right page, but it's here. Oh, knocking stuff down. Oh, let's see. There it is. Job 33:14. For God does speak, now one way, now another, though man may not perceive it. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falls on men as they slumber in their beds, he may speak in their ears and terrify them with warnings to turn man from wrongdoing and keep him from pride, to preserve his soul from the pit, his life from perishing by the sword. Beautiful. Beautiful. God does speak, now one way, now another, though man may not perceive it. I love that. That's beautiful. Because you just never know how God's going to show up. You never know how he's going to speak to you next, you know? Mary, love to all, hand pink waving, face red, heart shape. Did you type that out, or is that just showing that? Weird. I think it's just showing me the words of the emojis you used. Either that or you really did type that out. But it says what it shows on my side is love to all, hand pink waving, face red, heart shape. Ridiculous. Donna, I miss my immediate family members. Out of 4 kids, only my brother Eric and me are still here. My late brother Stephen and I used to always sing Neon Moon together. Oh, it's such a good song. Such a good song. Yeah, now Melissa. It is a picture of me. Now I did it to Melissa. It says, hand orange covering eyes, eyes pink, heart shape. What the fuck? I've never seen something so dumb. Joni Faulkner, what's up? Now Mary says elbow cough. This is so dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Oh man, YouTube, what the fuck? Elbow cough. What's an elbow cough? What a weird thing. The other emojis are showing up, like Joni Faulkner. There's two red hearts right there. And Brandy Conklin, there's 3 smiley faces with heart eyes. But for some reason, this one is hand orange covering eyes, eyes pink, heart shape. That's so dumb. We all sound stupid. Brandy, face fuchsia, tongue out. This is dumb. I love it. What do we got? Brandy, face blue smiling. Melissa, virtual hug. This is great. This is great. Quick, hit them all, she says, right? It'll make some weird, stupid sentence. Oh, wow. Face blue question mark, says Mary. Oh, man. Talk about some ridiculous shit. And I thought Zuckerberg was stupid. See, Donna's came through. That's an alien head. Well, then this one is just a square. That one didn't show up. But then it looks like a blue pill and a blue eyeball. That kind of reminds me of, you guys remember, what's her face? Carol Twirlinger. You guys remember her, and her profile picture used to be that little blue circle there, you know, something like that blue eyeball. That was Carol's thing. But she actually passed away, so God rest her soul. But man, here, look at this, Melissa. Learning, sheltering, elbow cough, social distance, chill with dog, buffering, video call, face purple sweating, hand purple blue piece, hand green crystal ball, trophy yellow smiling, face blue covering eyes, face blue hard eyes, blue green covering eyes. What the fuck? Let's see. It's good to see the shine come back in your eyes a little more since your weed journey. Is that real? I had somebody else tell me that the other day, that my eyes look so much. It was like day 2, and they were like, "Oh my God, your eyes look so much clearer." And I was like, I think you guys are just seeing shit. I think you're just reading way too much into it. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't fucking see no difference. I think y'all are smoking weed. I think that's what the problem is. It is. Look back at your videos. I have a hard time watching my old videos. I just cringe the whole time. If I were somebody else, I wouldn't watch my videos. Like, that's another reason why I love you guys. I have no idea how you sit here and listen to me yak on for hours, man. Over here screaming about Morris Day at the top of my lungs. What's up, Brendan? Good to see ya. Joni says, do the 5. What the fuck? Do the 5. Face fuchsia tongue out. Text green game over. This one's great though. Face blue question mark. It's good to see. Let's see. I can't breathe. Not today. Well, that's your problem. Those are the YouTube emojis available. Really? Yeah, those eyes are much brighter nowadays, says Donna. You guys are smoking something. I don't know about you guys. I'll tell you what. I'll let it be. I'll let it be. Brendan, not much, man. Just chilling. Right on, bro. Right on. It's a beautiful day to just chill. Saturday. I got a whole bunch of clothes to fold today. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Hand purple blue piece. Sheltering, chill with cat, chill with dog, social distance, wash hands, learning, video call. Thanks, Doc. Good vibes. Stay home. None of this makes any sense. None of this makes sense. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. Well, it must be just because it's through StreamYard, but talk about some weird shit. That's funny. I wonder anybody out there that actually uses StreamYard to stream on YouTube on a regular basis. I wonder if this shit happens to them and they're like, why does everybody keep typing that stuff? Face green smiling, eyes purple crying, planet orange purple ring, elbow bump. Elbow bump. Is that when you do coke off of your elbow? Just kidding, you guys. That's funny. That's funny right there. Can we start a segment called Maddie Reads Emojis? We totally should. We should just make a compilation video of me sitting here reading all this. People think I'm having a stroke. Sheltering, chilling with cat, chill with dog, social distance, wash hands, learning, video call. Thanks, Doc. Good vibes. Stay home. Face green smiling, eyes purple crying, planet orange purple ring, elbow bump. Like, people are going to think I'm fucking special, dude. Yes, Doodles, we need Maddie reading the emoji segment. I'm so down. See, it's been seconded. Oh man, we need a whole video of Maddie just reading emojis. Oh man, that's funny. That's stupid. I don't know why it can't just show me the pictures. That's fucking stupid. I love it though. It's hilarious. You guys are the best. Oh, man. I wish Zuckerberg wouldn't have shut my shit down, dude. I tell you what. Let me see. Did this person leave a voicemail? No, they didn't. If you guys ever call me, by the way, anybody that ever sees this number back here and you're like, I'm going to give Maddie a call, just text me first. Text me and say, hey, it's so-and-so. So that way I will answer, because I don't answer this fucking thing. It rings constantly. And a lot of the numbers are there's so many spam callers nowadays. Anybody else struggle with spam callers? Like, it's like every time this thing rings and it's an unknown number and I actually do answer it, it's either we're trying to reach you about your extended warranty, or the ones that as soon as you pick it up, they hang up and it's just silent on the other end. Like, what's the point in that? What is the point in that? Brendan, I won't mention it, but this is killing me right now. Good. Good. I'm glad it is. Mary, face turquoise covering eyes. Oh man. Indeed, it's so funny. I thought it was butt bumping at first. Especially when you add the upward and downward inflection. It's funner. It's fun, funner, funnest. I know funner isn't a word. It's funner to read them that way. Mary, I guess we get to know what the emoji means by you reading it, right? Kinda. I wish I could see what the hell I'm referring to. I want to see what, thanks, Doc. I want to see what that one. And chill with cat, chill with dog, social distance, wash hands, learning, video call, thanks, Doc, good vibes, stay home. Like, what the fuck? What does that mean? What the fuck what are those actual pictures? What do they look like? I didn't even save your number because I didn't ask if I could save it. Nope, no spam callers, no working phone. Right. Yeah, you can save my number. Go ahead. Save. It's right there. Save that fucker in your phone in case you ever need to get a hold of me. Brandy, I had spam calls and I called my cell phone provider and they put a scam block. Scammers don't know they have to press a number to continue the call. Oh, right on. You can come back and look at it, says Mary. Yeah, I'll have to go on YouTube and see. Oh, I should do that. I can do that. Let's see. You need to do a video reaction to looking at comments for sure. Brian O'Brien, I never answer my phone unless I know the number. I block all my spam callers. I get way fear now. I hope I didn't speak too soon. For sure. Oops. Okay. Derp. Yeah, go ahead. Save it. I mean, it's kind of public knowledge. And in a lot of ways, I think in the future, like as the point of change gets bigger, eventually this will probably just become like, I'll get a second phone and it'll be my work phone. Like, because eventually someday everybody's going to have this number and I'm going to get so many weird calls. I every once in a while, like, once in a while I get a call from like a follower that's like with it and knows what the hell they're saying and can talk, plain English and stuff. But every once in a while I get a call from a follower of mine that isn't so good at talking, to put it politely. And I hate it. I mean, I appreciate it, but like I've had a few calls in the past that I'm like, that I have to continuously ask them to repeat themselves because I just can't understand what the fuck they're saying. I had one person call me and try to talk to me about the point of change while they were eating. Like, and they were not polite about eating. Like, they were not like, being quiet and then say something nice. They were like, yeah, I was watching your video. And this video is really good, man. This mac and cheese is so good too. And I'm like, don't call me while you're eating food. This is so gross. It's like the worst phone call I've ever gotten in my life. I hated that phone call. And I'm like, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's awesome. Appreciate the phone call. Thank you. Have a good day. I don't like anything about that. I could have went for the rest of my life without knowing how much you appreciate me if you were going to tell me like that. Put the damn gross food down and then call me. Like, I could hear them just chewing on gross food the whole time. Ugh. I don't want anything to do with that, man. I hate those sounds. I know, right? You hate it when I was doing it. Even me copying it sucked, right? Nope, doesn't like that, not one bit. Mary, I don't know. I'm interested to find out for sure. What's that? I wonder what he will read that as. Let's see. I don't know why, but I honestly didn't even think that was your full-time number, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like some people don't. Oh, here we go. There's a good one. Face turquoise drinking coffee. Goat turquoise white horns. Hand purple blue piece. Face purple sweating. Planet orange purple ring. Face blue 3 eyes. Face blue droopy eyes. Face blue heart eyes. That's ridiculous. What the fuck, YouTube? Get your shit together. Brandy, I was blocking, but they generate a new number though. Yeah, they got them number generators. Mine, the ones that freak me out, or not freak me out, but the ones that fake me out is the ones that are they use a number that looks like it's from your area, or even some of them use a number that's like to my hometown area, which I'm like, how the fuck do you know where I'm from? That you got the area code for where I'm from and tried to call me with that. Like, the fuck out of here, scammers. Get the fuck out of here. Let's see. Donna, I just put your number in my contact list. If needed, I'll text you beforehand. And if you aren't busy, I'll call you. Right on, Donna. Hell yeah. I'd appreciate that. Let's see, Brandy, I can't call anyone in the States, so messenger call it will be, but I'd text first. Hey, I can appreciate that. Nice. The smacking sounds are disgusting, says Donna. Right. Terrible. Terrible. Melissa, I'll call you eating a crunchy taco next time. I will hang up on you so fast. So fast. It will be the quickest phone call in history. We'll make the Guinness Book of Records for the quickest phone call ever. Face purple crying. Oh no, face purple crying. My friend always says he has to tie his shoe. He'll call you back. Then he never does. That's awesome. Hang on, I gotta tie my shoe quick. We used to get a lot of back in the day when there was no such thing as cell phones and you had the house phone. Anybody remember the long ago? You remember the before time? Back when we had the house phone on the wall, we used to get a lot of those. Hi, would you like to switch to AT&T or whatever else? Blah, blah, blah. And me and my whole family, we just started messing with them. Like, mom would tell them to hang on a sec, and then she'd set the phone down on the counter and just leave it there and walk away and just never pick it back up. Or we would just say off the wall things to them. My favorite was my brother Chris. This guy calls and he's like, hi, I was wondering if you're interested in switching to the AT&T Friends and Family plan. And Chris says, I don't have any friends. Will you be my friend? And the guy hung up on him. So it was like our mission to get them to hang up on us instead of us hanging up on them. And it was so fun. Melissa, chill with dog, sheltering, social distance, buffering, oops. Face purple smiling fangs. Goat turquoise white horns. Brandy, takeout, hydrate, face purple smiling tears. Face turquoise covering eyes, eyes pink heart shape. That was a fun one. Takeout, hydrate. Face purple smiling tears. Face turquoise covering eyes, eyes pink heart shape. Melissa, I'd always put the receiver down and let my dog talk to them. There you go. Here, talk to Toaster. I am done with you. That's great. Toaster's like, I don't want to talk to them. What the fuck are you doing, Mom? Just hang up on them. I don't want to talk to this son bitch. I don't even have a phone, yo. I know the area code. Oh, maybe it was Melissa. The old 715 gang, I tell you what. Oh, Melissa's getting a kick out of all my reading of these things, huh? Good. I hope you didn't pee yourself. Takeout, hydrate. Face purple smiling tears. Face turquoise covering eyes. Eyes pink, heart shape. It's like the worst translated thing ever. It sounds like somebody poorly translated something from Japanese to English. Hell speaking, when can I come get you to this? Hell speaking, when can I come get you to the Spammers? Nice. That's a good one too. I like that. Hell speaking, when can I come get you? Oh, Melissa's got to go pee. Go pee, Melissa. Go pee. That's something that crosses my mind every once in a while. I wonder how many people watch me while they're pooping. It's just a random thought that I have occasionally because I sit and watch videos while I poop. And so I have a feeling that a few of you guys have watched me with your pants down before. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just pretty positive. Maybe even everybody. Maybe everybody's seen me with their pants down, sitting on the toilet, watching me. And I'm glad I can't see you. I'm really glad I can't see that it doesn't show me the audience on this side. You know, I just have to look at my own stupid face. Oh boy, that would be the worst invention ever. Melody Warehouse, you got the dough. Melly Warehouse, you got the dough, we got the hoe. Melissa, I wiped my ass to the sound of your voice. Ew! Ew, girls don't poop. What are you talking about? That's disgusting. Girls don't even have butts. I'm gonna pretend that girls can't poop. La 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 la. No, I'm just kidding. My girl farts all the time, drives me nuts. Randy, oh goodness, Maddie, what a thought. Right? Well, it's something you just gotta face. Someday if you're a content creator, you have to understand that people watch you while they poop. It's a weird thing. At least they don't watch you while you poop. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I found out that not only do you guys watch me while you poop, but you watch me while I poop too, I wouldn't like that. You know what I mean? That's a whole side of this that I don't want to get into. Mary, as a young single mom, I was calling for side dollars. Raising it for missing and endangered kids was the one I solicited for. Guy told me he could not give due to being a felon. Told him to use an alias. Oh, right on. Whore, not where. Oh, whorehouse. Oh, I gotcha. Poop circle. Didn't say I took a shit. Dang. Oh. So you just wipe your butt without pooping? You don't even poop. You just go in there and wipe your butt. And it's just what happens. Sometimes when you get older, you got to do that sometimes. Sometimes I go and wipe my butt without pooping. Like, especially on like a hot summer day and like I'm working my butt off all day long. Like, sometimes you just got to go wipe your butt even though you didn't poop. You just got to get that out of there, because otherwise chafing starts. It's not good. It's not good. So as you get older, you will find yourself pooping, or you will find yourself wiping without pooping sometimes. It's just one of those life things. It happens. I mean, I'm a girl. Gravity when you pee. Gross. This is the worst conversation. You know, there's open honesty and then there's this shit. These are two different things. Brian says that's a lovely visual, right? Gross. If you ever see me walking funny, you know, just tell me, hey, go wipe. I'm just kidding. Taking pics is hard work, says Brendan. I was thinking about taking selfies while I'm taking a shit and calling it taking a shelfie. I was thinking that could be a trend we could start. Take a shelfie, you know, while you're pooping, you just take a selfie while you're in the bathroom. I think that would be a fun trend to start, right? Hashtag shelfie. Oh man, you fucking started it, you bag of dicks. Did not. I totally did not. I'm allowed to say gross stuff. You guys aren't allowed to gross me out, okay? This is a one-way street up here, okay? I can say all the gross, nasty stuff I want. You guys have to keep it PG. That's just how it goes around here. Donna says, ha, you fried, Maddie. Used to be. Maybe I still am. No, I think we're going to find out the longer I stay away from weed, we're going to find out that this is just me. You know, this is just how I am. Let's see, Brandy, you'd see my toilet paper stack behind my head. Well, that proves that it is definitely a shelfie. I don't want, you know, because you know there'd be people out there who'd be too self-conscious to take an actual shelfie, and they'd be sitting in their living room, leaning over, trying to make it look like they're on the toilet, like, haha, hashtag shelfie. But when really they're not, because they don't actually want to do it. You know what I mean? There'd be fakes out there, but we would know that Brandy was one of the real ones because we would see the toilet paper in the background. We'd be like, respect, respect. That's a real shelfie right there. I'm done. I'm done. Melissa, he's just a little bit special without drugs. He's a little bit special with them too. A little bit special with everything. I'm just a special guy. I'm just a special guy. It's okay, guys. It's okay. One thing I'm not going to miss when I finally do completely kick the cannabis, or, I'm sure there's going to be times and I've even thought about this, and I talked about this with Caitlin last night, is I can see how Jesus loved parties. He really did. If you read in there, there's even a line where Jesus says that people called the Son of Man a drunk because he was always at parties. He was continuously at weddings. He was, his first miracle was turning water into wine. Jesus had no problem with recreational intoxication. In fact, he applauded it. And the Bible, even in some places, says that you should get with your friends and you should have wine or whatever. And I think wine or weed, whichever it goes, I can see how, and this is just speaking for me, not trying to put any condemnation or shame on anybody else, but this is just speaking for me. I can see how towards the end of my cannabis use, it was becoming sinful in the fact that my depression and my anxiety had got to the point where they were manageable. They were, I could have been relying on God to relieve my anxiety and my depression instead of relying on cannabis to do it. Okay. So I can see how using the cannabis to help my tiny bit of anxiety and tiny bit of depression there towards the end would be considered more sinful, or considered sinful, as opposed to recreationally using cannabis every once in a while with friends and whatever for social kind of stuff. I can see how that wouldn't be a sin, but the way I was sinful. And the fact that I was relying on something of this earth instead of relying on God, So just a thought I had last night while I was talking to Caitlin. Hey, at least they let you ride inside the short bus. Nope, they make me sit on top. The bastards. They're like, he's going to make everybody in here worse. Just put him on top. Strap him in. Strap him in. But isn't it drink, but do not be drunken or something like that? Yeah, you're not supposed to be getting wasted. That's sinful in itself. But drinking and being merry with your friends is applauded. But you're supposed to remain. But here's another thing, is that biblical sobriety does not mean the absence of alcohol. That's something that I learned, is that when the Bible talks about sobriety, or being sober-minded, as it says in places in the Bible, what that actually means is to stay focused on God and live in a godly manner, and to keep your thoughts focused on God. Is to be sober-minded. It actually doesn't mean to not be under the influence of a recreational drug. So there's a loophole for anybody that's looking for a way. Mary, Angel did what in the world is wrong with him talking about poop and fart? Angel said, what in the world is wrong with him talking about poop and farts? Everybody poops, Angel. And you read that book? There's a good book for you. Everybody poops. That's a thing that we all do. Moderation. Yes, moderation. Drink, but do not be drunken. Do not stay sober-minded for what is it? For Satan lurks around in the darkness like a lion looking for who he will devour next. Something like that. Oh, I love Angel, says Melissa. Right? I love Angel too. Hi, Angel. Sorry if I offended you. We talk about poop and farts and all kinds of terrible stuff around here. Don't be like me, okay? Don't be a potty mouth. I'm a literal potty mouth. I swear. I talk about poop and pee and farts and all that stuff, and it's just not good. It's just not good. But we love you, Angel. Hope you have a wonderful day. All right, guys, I am going to get out of here, though. It's been over an hour. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. I was really thinking I was going to be sitting here hanging out with myself and that I was going to get a bunch of comments later. So I really appreciate everybody showing up this morning and hanging out with me over here on YouTube and giving me an audience to be a nutball with. And we had all kinds of fun reading emojis and stuff. So I appreciate everybody. I hope you guys have a beautiful Saturday. I will see you guys Monday. Yeah, I won't be live tomorrow. I actually canceled my guest for this weekend because I wasn't sure what to expect with stepping away from cannabis. I wasn't sure if I was going to be going through a withdrawal, like a hardcore withdrawal, if I was going to be feeling kind of depressed or anything, which I'm actually feeling pretty good and totally probably could have done the live interview tomorrow night, but I already canceled on him halfway through the week there. So we have no guest on Sunday. So I will see you guys Monday. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you then. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay clean.